Good morning. Today, myself, I am Gayatri, working as assistant professor in AC department at SNS College of Technology. Today, I am going to discuss about the topic of basic classifications, cell theory in the unit Introduction to the Life. What is a cell? The cell is a basic structural and functional unit of all living organisms. It is the smallest unit of life and it can replicate independently. The cell can be classified into unicellular and multicellular structure. The study of cell is called cell biology. The cell vary from individual single cell organism, bacteria, to the multicellular structure, which is tissue, organs and organism which will be placed in animals and plants. The cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. The discovery of the cell was made possible through the innovation of microscope. He first observed the cell in the thin slice of bottle cork. The Hooke discovered many tiny pores that he named cells. This came from the Latin word cella. He described the cells as a tiny boxes or a honeycomb. He thought that cells only exist in the plants and fungi. The development of cell theory. In 1838, the German botanist Matthias Sheldon concluded that all plant parts are made up of cell. In 1839, the German psychologist Theodor Seven, who was a close friend of Sheldon, stated that all animal tissues are composed of cells. In 1858, Rudolf Virchow, German physician, after extensive study of cellular pathology, concluded that cells must arise from pre-existing cells. The cell theory is nothing but all organisms are composed of one or more cells, that is, it is having a single cell organism or multicellular organism. The cell is a basic unit of life in all living things. All cells are produced by the division of pre-existing cells. The modern cell theory. The modern cell theory contains 4 statements in addition to the words original cell theory. The cells contains hereditary information, that is our DNA, which is passed on from one cell to cell during the cell division. All cells are basically the same in chemical composition and metabolic activities. All basic chemical and physiological functions are carried out inside the cells, that is movement of cells, digestion, or it takes place in cell. The cell activity depends upon the activities of subcellular structures within the cell. Organelles, nucleus, plasma membrane will be all present in our cell theory. Then uses of cell, the disease, health, medical research, cures, AIDS, cancer, vaccine, cloning, stem cell research, etc. can be carried with the help of our cell. It is amazing to think that the cells that make up our bodies are just as alive as we are. Humans are just a designed community of cells which must work together to survive. The average human being is composed of around 100 trillion individual cells, which is a cell structure. In the cell structure, the outer one represents our cell membrane, inside which will be having cytoplasm and their organelles, and next to that we are having the nucleus. Inside the nucleus, our DNA will be present. The cell membrane, which is made up of double layer of fatty material, it allows some material to pass into and outside the cell at thousands of places across the surface. It allows the food to pass into the cell and waste to pass out of the cell. Then next one is cytoplasm. In the cytoplasm, which is having some organelles, which is lysosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondrion, Golgi complex, ribosomes, vacuole, peroxisome, centrole will be present in our cytoplasm. The cytoplasm, which is nothing but jelly-like fluid between the cell membrane and nucleus, this is where all the organelles are found. Then mitochondria produce the energy for cells to use by breaking down substance during oxidative metabolism. Today we are discussed about our cell structure. First, the Robert Hooke was designed the cell invented with the help of our bottle cork. He invented the cell theory, and after that the modern cell theory will be composed of 4 statements, where the cell will be the replications of our DNA, and all organelles and cell membrane will be present in our cell. And after that, we have discussed about the cell structure which is having the cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Thank you.